This is something very serious I am going to share with you guys today, and I am going to make the video a little bit longer because I want to show clips and explain certain things. This is very serious. These guys have taken a new system, a very new one, because normally they used to target old white widowed women who has a little bit of money, but they are extending it to even Africans now. They are shameless enough to extend it to even Africans. Hello guys, hello and welcome to The Ugly Truth. I am ugly. I am Wawa, sorry. This is serious. There are people on the internet who are going around and pretending to be in love, to look for a woman that they can spend money on, they can this, they can that. One thing everybody should have in mind: if somebody is really rich and is ready to spend money on a woman or on a man, let it be both sides. If that person has that money enough, that person, you should know that that person has nothing to find on the internet. They can be on the internet for fun, but not to look for a woman, not to look for a relationship, because they have enough to go where they can meet women of all status. And secondly, if you meet somebody on the internet and that person is trying to give you the impression that you are beautiful more than anything in the world, it's a red flag. Be careful. Because if you check just 3 pictures on any social media, just 3, you will see that that person is lying to you. There are millions, 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 millions of beautiful women on social media everywhere. Millions. Guys, we all know. So let me come back to the point. Before we go any further, please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, share this video so we can be able to warn our brothers and sisters out there. This is something I have experienced myself. I posted a picture on Facebook. I am not frequent there actually. So messages are coming in. If you don't know somebody, you will just say hi, right? It's hi. You know, you have to be decent sometimes. Hi. And if somebody picks on you and is fussy to communicate with you, you can try that communication if you are not in a relationship. Try that communication, follow up that communication, and see how far it can take you, because not everybody out there on social media is there with evil intentions. I can call it evil intentions. So after posting this picture, back to the point. This guy is fussy. Okay, I started communicating with him. But my mind was like, okay, let me just try this. And he sent this picture. He is white, right? Before, they used to say Nigeria that, Ghana that. This guy is very white, right? What did he tell me is his profession. He is a chemist. Good. My mind is like, oh, he's educated. Right. Then, after just 2 days of communicating, he came up with an explanation that he is having a conference. They are going to exhibit something. It's a group of different types of chemists. The winner will have the prize of 800,000 euros. Ladies and gentlemen out there, If you are communicating with somebody and he tells you about 800,000 euros and you are not poor, but you might need even money more than that one, your eyes are going to be wide and red, right? Don't let them fool you. It's a lie. Do not let them fool you. But follow up. Listen carefully and listen to what your gut is telling you. Let me tell you something. You see, sometimes you might want to go out of your house. Your other mind is telling you don't go. If anytime you experience that, even if you want to go, if it is not that important, take some time first. Don't go out immediately, because it is like our second minds is like a guiding angel. After telling me that he is a chemist and they have this conference, blah, 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 exhibition, da, da, da. Next came in this picture. They are in the conference. If anybody sees this picture, you will believe that people are in a conference, right? Or maybe they are making break or just a privileged discussion after the conference, right? It does not end there. This one came again from the same conference, right? It's like two competitors having a nice time during lunch and decides to take a picture. You will believe. Anybody will believe. And then came this other picture. It is like, that is, you will say, oh, my guy is very important. That is him in the middle, talking to other guys, right? Good. Then and it does not just end there. They will call you on video. They will call you on video. Guys out there, listen carefully. Listen to what I am telling you. This guy will call you on video. You see him. Then you will believe, oh, he is real. He is white. You used to hear that it is black guys from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Casablanca, you name it, that are playing games on the internet, right? After those conference pictures, then he starts sending you real pics of him on holidays in Dubai with his house cat. In Dubai, Burj Khalifa, behind there is the building, right? They are all real. He is actually there. Somewhere where wild animals are, with a monkey on his shoulder. He is real. At high sea, in the Caribbean where it is warm. Look at him standing. You see pictures like this? These are pictures you need to be very careful with. This is like an invitation. Send me yours too. Don't go for it. First of all, before I go further with the pictures, if you meet somebody on the internet, and that person is serious for a relationship with you, that person is going to make efforts to meet with you, not to request your naked picture. If the person says, be giving me some appetite so that will move me, don't go for it. Because they are doing it to men. They will go on that Facebook, look for a guy they think they can be able to use. If maybe, for example, if the guy is like 46, you get a request from a lady, a very pretty, beautiful white lady from around the age of 26. You will be impressed, right? You will think, oh my gosh, I am still looking good, right? It's a scam. It's a trap. Don't go for it. Because that girl is going to play so much love in front of you. The next thing you will know, they will begin to tell you about telephone sex. The next thing you will know, they will begin to tell you about, excuse me for the language, but I have to be honest, ejaculating in front of them on camera. You will be convinced, right? Because you are seeing her naked. And you will not be scared to be naked because you are not thinking of any other thing. You know you have been communicating with this lady. This lady has expressed interest in you. So you are doing it willingly. You know, a standing that thing has no conscience. I don't want to call it. So, during that time, you are naked, you are busy enjoying yourself, concentrating. She is not alone in that room. Like I am on this camera, somebody might be sitting near me here, you will not know. As long as the person is not saying a word. In that room, a member of that gang, I call it a gang, is sitting waiting. The moment you are naked, you are enjoying yourself, they are taking the video of it. They are making screenshots of you without you knowing. Then you will see her partner just appear on camera. They have your telephone number. You have been communicating. They have your email address. So, now that they have your naked picture, that guy jumps on the camera and tells you, you know what? I caught you red-handed masturbating in front of my girlfriend or my wife. I have the video of it. I have a picture of it. This time, the lady is disappearing in front of the camera. Now you are dealing with this guy face to face on camera. They will tell you we need this amount of euros or dollars from you. If not, we are going to post these naked pictures of yours on all social media. And if you don't want it, you are scared that I know how many guys have gone through this, but they are keeping it dark. Please, anytime you have a suppression like that, report it immediately to your nearest police station. If not, you are not going to be peaceful until you pay that money. So, back to the point. This guy sent this holiday picture, you know. If you meet somebody you don't know, the person does not know your character, you have not undertaken anything with this person, and the person begins to tell you, I love you, I am missing you, it's not true. Because you will miss something you have seen or done. Like, oh, I miss holidays in England. That is if you have been there. Oh, I am missing my cousin. I am missing my family. Oh, I miss the time we went for a hike. Oh, I miss this when we were That is what you will miss about somebody. But you cannot miss somebody you have never met. If those words are coming across to you, they are red flags. Beware. So, and you might be lazy to communicate, right? Because you don't know this person. Somebody you don't know, there is nothing much you are going to tell this person except, hi, how are you? How was your day? But this person is forced to communicate with you. You don't even chat with me. Sometimes the tone is even angry. You don't even chat with me. It is only me that is communicating with you, blah, blah, blah. And somebody who does not know you begins to tell you, my mother, I want to tell my mother about you. What is my business about your mother knowing about me when I don't even know you? You don't know me. You have not seen me. I have not seen you. Those are red flags, but play along. It will lead to somewhere, because if you don't play along, you will not know exactly. It might be a good person who just is very, maybe irritating somehow. Or it might be a good person who talks a lot, who has no secrets. So if you don't continue communicating, maybe you might miss a good person through that. But communicate with your conscience, with your brain. So even COVID pictures to tell you the person is real. With a camel in the desert, enjoying meal on holidays, everything is a make-believe, but don't believe. Many pictures, you have seen the person on camera, right? Swimming. This is the conference. If you see a picture like this of all white people, even though I was guessing this might be an airport, people sitting down waiting for their flight, and he might have taken this picture unknown to them. Look at it. You will believe it is a conference, right? And you see him in the middle of all white guys in suits, well dressed. Look at it. Look at that one. What would you not believe that a conference was on? And before I come to this last picture, after he told me about this conference, and he said the price is 800. Oh, pray for me. If I win this, you will not need to work. You know, these are things every woman wants to hear. I will make, what car are you driving? Then you tell him, that's not important. The most important thing is the car is moving me from point A to point B. Then he tells you, don't worry, if I come, I will buy you, if I win this conference, I will buy you a better car. Every woman wants to hear that. Who does not want to be spoiled? Even men, right? But be cautious. Be cautious. Be cautious. Okay. Then he told me the conference is 1 week. So it came to Friday and he writes, today is the end of the conference. Then I said, wishing you good luck. So then he writes, keep your phone near you in case of the results. I will be happy to share it with you. Who doesn't want that? Okay. Then after like 4 hours, he writes, I won the conference. In my mind, I said, this is too good to be true. How can you know? First of all, let me tell you guys, everybody one thing. Somebody you have met on the internet that wants to make a relationship with you and begins to tell you about big money. Beware. Beware. Because somebody who is genuine to make a genuine relationship with you wants to even know if you are somebody wasteful. Because nobody wants a woman or a partner these days that throws money out of the window, right? So that person is not going to put money in front of your eyes or your nose. That person might even want to know if financially you are somebody he can collate with in future to make a better life for you both. That person is not going to put money in front of you. That person is trying to impress you. And anybody trying to impress you that you have not seen, to impress you into a relationship might not be real. Be cautious. So now he has won this 800,000 euro prize. You will think, some people might be fooled, right? But that is even the time you should open your eyes very, very sharply. Then next came a rare telephone call from him. Now that he has won this money, he had eyes on something. They will not explain exactly what the thing is that they are going to do with the money, with half of the money. They will chew around it that you cannot understand exactly, and they even make the accent a little bit messed up if they are dealing with Africans. You know? Because that is why at the beginning they will ask you how old you are, where are you from. Sometimes they have all this information about you on social media. Some of these times, the target you are targeted, you will not know. You might just think, oh, it's because of the nice picture I posted. No. The picture might be nice, but it is the environment in the picture that is attracting them to you, maybe. You might not know. So, he has explained that he wanted to, before this time, how he wanted to build an orphanage in Caribbean. When he was there, the poverty made him cry a lot in the night. You know, I was just like, that would be nice. And I don't know this place. There is not much I am going to contribute anyways. So, now he has won this 800,000. He has told me, I said, I am happy for you. For you. I am happy for you. Okay. Then he told me, there is a tour guide who was arranging this program for me in Cameroon. And let me try. This is on telephone. Calling, no more chatting. Let me just drop this phone and call the tour guy who is taking me to Cameroon. I said, okay, I will explain to you later. Okay. So he dropped the call and blah, blah, blah. After some time, called back and said, guys, be patient, because I said I am going to make the video a little bit longer today because I have to explain exactly how it happened. So you will have the experience and know exactly how they operate, because they are coming to you real. You will see them on video, everything. But be a good listener. Listen very well from the beginning of the conversation, because the first mistake he did, when we were chatting, he said he has one kid. His wife died in a car accident. Then, the next day he forgot he told me he has one kid. He said he has two kids. One is 9, one is 13. That was straight off a red flag for me, because somebody who has two kids will not forget one and tell you about one, only to tell you about the other one the next day. That is a red flag. So, continue listening cautiously. Then, I got this picture. This picture, if you watch the background, is in a flight. He has reached this tour guy. He won this money on a Friday. He has reached this tour guy. He is traveling on Monday to Cameroon. So, on the way to Cameroon was when he sent me this picture on a flight. You will believe, right? Good. So, I will find a way to call you when I am in Cameroon. I said, right. So, the next day, I got a chat message. I am in Cameroon. I have arrived in the village. And I will tell you how things are going. I have spoken with the people that I have the arrangement with, and the price is 400,000. I withdrew 400,000. But darling, you know what? I said no. After I withdrew the 400,000 from my bank, they blocked my account. Come on. Is that not a red flag? Here, listen. Ladies out there, listen carefully. Somebody has won 800,000. Anybody who is in the position of winning 800,000, who is in the position of spending holidays in all these places I have showed you, might have something substantial in his account. He is not just going to withdraw 800,000 and the bank is, what is the bank's business about how much he is spending his money? So if you are stupid, you will not pay attention there. Nobody is going to block your account. It is your money. Who is going to stop you from using it? Nobody. And you have won 800. But this is an open way for the money they want to scam you into giving. I am coming. Listen carefully. Now the account is blocked, right? He has withdrawn 400,000, right? His account is blocked. So, but he has traveled to Africa and he is not an African. He is now in Africa. Then he calls you and tells you, this is the arrangement. I have spoken with the people, blah, blah, blah. They say 400,000, but you are an African. Please, I want you to talk to them so that they can bring the price down. You will feel good, right? Especially if you are somebody who likes helping people but does not have the opportunity. If you don't have the opportunity to help somebody, but you can help him with your mouth. As an African, a white person is calling upon you to help him, to assist him when he is in Africa. You will be proud to do that, right? Then I told him, okay, because I wanted some proof. I told him, can I speak with the people myself? He said, yes. And really, he told me after 1 hour, I will give them the phone. And indeed, an African voice came on the phone, speaking Cameroon Pidgin. Then I told him, help that guy, please. Assist him. You don't know where you can meet him next. Some of them might be of substance, one might not know. Because I am thinking of him talking about establishing an orphanage in the Caribbean. So I spoke with the people. Then the guy said, he was of a younger tone, you know. The guy said, the property does not belong to me. It belongs to my father. Then I said, if your father is near, please let me speak with him. Then he said, my father is not near here, but when he comes, we'll call you together. I said, right. They will give you time. This is well planned. This is well programmed. This is well organized. They are going to make you believe that this is actually happening. So, after some hours, an older voice came on the phone. He is making like he is a smoker. He is making... I am African. I know the voice of older Africans. I know if somebody is pretending to be an older man. In fact, I pitied him because I occupied him so long on the telephone to make sure that he will have sore throat at the end, because I know exactly now what is going on. So I occupied him unnecessarily on the phone because I know his throat is suffering. And I wanted to punish him further so that after our conversation, he will not be able to drink water, because he is actually making his voice and his cough. you know. And he said 400, and I told this white guy, I said, give him the phone. They give him the phone. They said they are not going to reduce it. It is 400,000. So you should have known, because I believe you should have spoken the price with them before you left. So it is 400. Then now the game is starting to play. He told me immediately, yeah, I have the 400,000, honey. I have the 400,000 with me here. But the problem is, but before this time, let me don't forget, before this time, he told me a day earlier that the battery of his phone is going down. He might be out of communication. That is now transferring you to a new number, which means this number you have been communicating with, which he is telling you about, that the battery is going down, is going to go out of service, but you will not know. Now they are giving you a computerized number, but you will see it a handy number. They will register it on WhatsApp. They will communicate with you on it. You will telephone, voice on it. You will chat on it. This is the number that came from Cameroon. Everybody will believe, right? I want to have some focus on it. Let me call the country code. It's 2376943555426. The code is 00237. It has nothing to do with the telephone number he was using before this time. This one is an African code. But who knows if he's sitting right next door, maybe even on your street. It's just an example, and giving you this number through computer. But if you don't know, you will believe. So, now that he is in Cameroon, now that he has arranged this prize, he now is playing his game full. I know the others were sitting in the room. They might be making eyes on him. They might be firing him on. They might be praising him for his cleverness, for his intelligence. You know, they might be even jumping here and there. They are coming to make money. You know. But you are not seeing them. And he is truly on the telephone voice with you. You know. So he told me, you know what? I have the 400,000 here to pay them cash. But my telephone went off, and yeah, the extra money I am having is 1,500. Then I told him, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, but the problem now is, I should have $8,000 or euros. I said, but why? Yeah, because the town people, the village where I have made this thing, they say they want to make ceremony. Then I asked him, is the father of that young guy near you? He said, yes. My mind went cring, 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 cring. So these people were still in this room. They were even maybe firing him on. Okay. Give him the phone. They gave him the phone. Then I asked him, what do you need 8,000 euros for? We are all Africans. Yeah. In fact, that 400,000 we decided to give him the thing for. They are not calling the thing. Oh. We decided to give him the thing for. Belongs to the village. And the chief, you are African, you know. It is even because you are our sister, you know, they are now trying to convince you even further. It is because you are our own sister, our own black sister. That is why we have even agreed to give him for 400,000 because of you. because we heard your voice, you know. And he started quoting some religious. They know blacks are religious. He started saying, Inshallah, if God agrees, maybe you will be my daughter, you will be my this, my that, my that. My parents died long ago. And maybe I am even older than you. I don't know. I cannot be your daughter. That is not possible. So, and I am not looking for a parent. I am old enough. So, back to the point. Then he told me, uh, that is the older guy now, the Dart, the Cameroonian Dart, the African Dart, is telling me, you are an African, you know how these things work in Africa. With this smoky voice, this false voice, he is trying to imitate an old man, to play an old man, because that was acting. For me, it was pure acting. So, he's like, he goes, yeah, we need the 8,000 because we have to make a sacrifice. He knows our culture. This is Africa, an African speaking with an African. If he talks about sacrifice, I will know what he is talking about. We have to make a sacrifice for the village. We will kill cow, this or that. That is why we want the 8,000. Then I told him, 8,000 for a sacrifice to kill cow and make and cook food. If I have that money, I am not here. Okay? So, I left it. Then he told, I asked him, I said, reduce that money. Reduce it, because that is not how things work in Africa. Don't try to give these people bad impressions. Then he started, yeah, it is not bad impression, but these people took us as slaves. Another red flag. Somebody who is in your village, who is there to do business, who is spending 400,000 in your village, on your village people, will not be sitting there and you are talking about the time they enslaved us. To cut matters short, I just told him, that one is past, they apologize, let's forget about that. Let's come to the point, because we have to cut this short. I have other things to do. How much do you think they can take? He said 4,000 euros. Then I told him, give the phone to the guy. Then he said, before I give the phone to the guy, I am even convinced to talk to you, because when he came here, he said he has an African wife. Another red flag. Know that all these things are just to impress you, to move you, to let you think, oh, this guy is really serious about my relationship. A guy who is a chemist, who is able to win 800,000 one go in 1 week, just sitting down, drinking, whatever, enjoying life in an air-conditioned room, or if the place is cold, in a well-heated room, who has won 800,000, is so interested in me that he is even telling my African people that we are married. Don't be fooled. That is when you are going to be very sharp. Thinking of his bank card being blocked, thinking of his phone gone down, he is now using this number I showed you just now, which is an African number, which he said, they're coming to they will make you believe. Let's come to how the phone got lost. My brothers and sisters, please, don't let these people fool you. If I tell you how this phone got lost, you will believe. The village he's in, there is no light. I am from Africa. Not all villages have light, you will believe. So, now his phone has gone down, off. They are using this Cameroonian number, right? So, he gave his phone to this younger guy to take to the next village where there is electricity to charge. You will believe, right? It is happening in my own place. And during charging this phone, somebody stole the phone. It happens, right? They can even steal your phone here in Europe. It happens everywhere, not just Africa, right? All these things will make you believe. But please don't let them fool you. Pay attention keenly. Then he told me, yeah, let me call his dad. I am blaming him. You know, the dad came on the phone. He is furious. I am disappointed. My son, I don't trust, I don't like those type of things. This is a visitor that has come to visit us. How can you take his phone? Just like I am talking, trying to imitate Cameroonian English. How can you take his phone? This is negligence. You take the phone to somewhere and somebody stole the phone. I don't accept that one. The boy is now standing at the background. He's shouting, "Dad, please, my dad will kill me today." It's all organized. It's all planned. But if you are stupid, you will believe, because they have announced the way they were doing these scams before. Television has announced it everywhere. It has been everywhere. Now they are taking it to another level. I call it the new fashion scam. This is the level they are taking it to now. They will take you this far now through all these processes. Because before, they will take another man's picture, a handsome-looking American soldier, and claim he is in Afghanistan. Sorry. They are not doing it that way anymore. Now they are contacting you face-to-face with their face on camera. Okay? Listen carefully. And he told me, you know, everybody is shouting. Then I said, if this is true, then report to the police. This is why there is police everywhere. And he said, okay. Let me call you back. He dropped the phone. I know they were now dancing together. They were even making, we got her. Okay. During this short time they have dropped the phone, I am now calculating, ting, 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 preparing myself. And he called back. I have the patience. I am willing to help anybody in problem. I think anybody can do that. Just that, not financially. And he told me, he came back on the phone and told me, you know what? I said, no. These people have agreed to reduce the money for the sacrifice from 8,000, because before the father said he can talk to the chief for 4,000. So now he came back on the phone and told me these people have agreed to reduce the money for from 4,000 to 2,000. Then I said, you can talk to them and give them the 1,500 you already have, because from 2,000 to 1,500, that is too much money for cooking in a village. If you change that in their own currency, that is something. Talk to them. Then he said, yeah, but darling, let me tell you one, let nobody fool you with the title darling or honey or sweet. I was not even impressed, because I call my own son honey. I call anybody close to me darling. That does not mean we are in a relationship. No. I can call even my colleagues, honey, can you please give me that? It does not mean we are in a relationship. That is just a way to make somebody know you appreciate them. It is not love. It is, don't let anybody fool you with that title if you are not already in a relationship with the person. Somebody who does not know you cannot know your good side, so you cannot be honey or darling. Okay, they accept it as a title. Let me put it so. So after I told him you can give them the 1,500 that he already had. Yeah, darling, you have to help me. I say, how? If you have anything with you, please send the 2,000. From here, I am flying directly to you. First of all, I am working. I am working and I am not going to leave my work to entertain somebody. If somebody wants to visit me, we have to plan it. I will have to take time. That person will need your attention. You cannot leave a stranger in your house you are meeting for the... In fact, let me advise everybody. Don't take anybody straight to your home the first time of meeting the person. The things I am seeing, in fact, I am scared to visit somebody I am meeting for the first time that is living in another country. To move from my own place to go there and stay with you in your house directly, I will not do it. I can come and stay in a hotel and see how it goes. But I will not move from my place, take my belongings, and go straight into your house. It might be a trap, you will not know. And I am not moving you from your place directly into my house. You come and squeeze my throat there and leave me there and go. Maybe that was not even your name on the internet. Maybe that was not even your picture on the internet. Please, 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 ladies and gentlemen, don't be so anxious. Don't be so anxious to make a relationship and take this risk. This guy is telling me to send him 2,000 euros. Somebody I don't know. From 8,000 for sacrifice money to 4,000, now it's 2,000. They want to make sure they come onto my sweat. Something I am suffering for. They don't know me. You know what I told him? You missed the point. I told him, let me give you this advice. I know you are going to continue. You are not going to stop with me. But let me advise you. If you want to do these things, don't try it on blacks. Don't try it. You guys can think blacks are stupid. But when it comes to money, that is when you will know we are the most clever people on earth. We might be stupid in other areas. We might play stupid. We play stupid. They say, fun fool to gain wisdom, right? We can play stupid. But when it comes to money, don't try it with blacks. We want it ourselves. Who does not want money? Do you think I have 2,000 euros? I said 2,000 euros, sorry. Do you think I have 2,000 euros to throw away like that? If I have that money, if I don't have anything to do with it, nothing to do with it, I will travel from here to that, to that, to that, if I must waste it. But I am not sure I have money to waste. When he told me that, can you please send the 2,000? My mind went cling, cling, cling. The bank card they have blocked, his telephone that went out of battery, all these things are connecting. I told him, but you have a mother. Why can't you tell your mother to send you just 2,000? Your mom and dad are alive. You told me about that. Then he said, yeah, because I cannot reach them. How did you get my number? My number is in your telephone. How comes you lost your phone? You cannot get your mother's number off it, but you have my number off it. Yeah, I wrote it down before I sent my phone to charge. You know, if you are not clever enough, you will be impressed with that statement. You will think, oh, he is taking me on a higher level, you know, which means I might be even more important to him than his own mother. Look at him. Before he even sent his phone to charge, he wrote down my number. Don't be impressed. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. These are all tactics to get you round. And this is not the first time I am encountering such things. There was a time somebody wrote me an email and told me my telephone number has won a lottery. And I wrote an email and asked, how can my number win a lottery when I did not play any lottery? the person was clever enough to write back and tell me, yeah, because we play all telephone numbers every year, and this year it is your number that won. Then I said, yeah, then what is next? Then an email came and said, you won 20,000 from Vodafone and an Apple tablet. Who does not want an Apple tablet? An Apple, how they call it, laptop, an Apple t-shirt, Apple desk, cap, many things. So I was like, oh, thank God. 20,000, I am not going to work for anybody again. Then came an email and said, we are going to deliver the things at your place. I said, okay, but we need, how much was it? Either 1,000 or 2,000. I don't know exactly. Then this is the amount we need so that we can be able to process the things and bring them. My mind went straight. This is very simple. Let us calculate. This is simple logic. I have won 20,000, right? You need 2,000 from me, right? Take 2,000 from the 20,000. It's no problem. You can bring the 18,000 and the other items. Then he said, yeah, we are bringing a television. He wrote back and said, we are bringing a television crew and they will film you at your door, blah, blah, blah. Then I said, very simple. In fact, let me be generous enough. For the fact that you are making the effort to move from England to here, because they said they are based in England, you are moving from there to here. Don't just take 2,000 from that money. Take 5,000 from the money. Bring the 15,000. I am okay with it. Who will not be okay with that one? You did not work for it. You won it. You did not even play the lottery. Somebody played your number. You won 20,000. You can be generous enough to give that person 5,000. And I believe anybody can be content with the 15,000, right? That was the end of the communication. No emails came back. So it is like when these ones came, they are making a make-believe now to let you believe. They will call you on camera. They will talk to you in person. They will chat with you. If there is any arrangement you should do for them, they will give the phone to the people. You will believe all these things. So let me try to end this video now so that it will not be too long. But I had to explain all these things to you to let you guys out there know the extent to which they are going to get onto you. Not all on social media are with evil intentions or bad intentions, but you can never know which one. I am not saying don't communicate with somebody who has shown interest in you. Communicate, but be cautious. Pay attention keenly. Pay attention to where he is going. Don't send naked pictures. They will use it to suppress money out of you. They are doing it to guys. I believe they will do it to women. So, very simple. I told him, wrong number. You are stupid. I am not. You are the fool. I am not. You thought you were clever. I am not clever, but the criminal end you took it. Anybody has a little bit of criminality in you if it comes to defending your sweat, no matter how little, right? That was how the marriage, the new car, the this, the that ended. And you know what? It was quick. The picture that was on his WhatsApp number, the picture that was on his WhatsApp number was a picture of his mom and dad, disappeared. The number is not working again. The African number is not working again. So imagine if I have sent 2,000. let's say even 100 euro to somebody I don't know, I have never met. Imagine if I had sent 100 euro, nonetheless 2,000 euros to him, thinking from Cameroon he is flying directly to me, and those two numbers disappeared. Maybe because I never communicated with him on Facebook. Maybe on Facebook his profile disappears. Your 2,000 or whatever amount is gone. You are not going to get it again, and you cannot reach this person. It's wasted. If you have that money, if you don't have anything to do with it, my sister and brothers, eat it. We have chance to live in this world only once. Please share this video so our brothers and sisters out there will know exactly what is. These things have been going on, but I want you guys to know to the level, the plan, the intelligence they are putting in it now to get you around. And it is no longer limited to white. They are extending this their scam, their evil tactics to anybody, even the poorest person out there. Please share the video. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Please subscribe to The Ugly Truth. Thank you so much if you have subscribed already. We'll see us in the next video. Till then, see you guys. Bye for now. Keep your eyes open. Watch out there. They are there in all forms, all colors. Okay? Beware. Bye for now.